Hey everybody, I'm just going to do a quick collective reading for you guys. Remember, this is general. It may not resonate with all of you. If you want a private reading, you can book one through my website, which is linked in my bio. And yeah, let's see. So this is going to be collective. This is just whatever needs to come out. I was feeling called to do a reading for you guys. It's also Sunday, August 17th. Sorry, I had to go check the date. So we've got the death card here, collective. So something's coming to an end in your life. And I feel like this is a long awaited ending. We have the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So I'm getting too ahead of myself here. I was going to say it's a delayed ending. So it's actually something that was supposed to end a little while ago, or there's just been a delay somehow in whatever this ending is, okay? For some of you guys, could be dealing with a Scorpio here, or Scorpio could be specifically more who this message is for, but it still is for the collective. They wanted me to look at the bottom of the deck, so we see the Strength card and the Seven of Pentacles, which is telling me this situation, there was a reason why the ending was delayed, okay? It's almost like it was to build character in some way for you guys. Okay, let's see what else comes out. What is this ending about? Some of you guys could be going through a transformation. Oh, we have the Eight of Cups here, okay? So some of you guys, it was you causing the delay of the ending here. I feel like you're finally ready to walk away and you're finally ready to take steps towards some sort of healing here, okay? So it's, you know, you may have not been ready before to end something. And I know some of you guys might be saying, well, I wanted this to end before, but there's something truly here. The divine is saying that you weren't actually ready to end this situation. There was a lesson, possibly like a spiritual lesson that you still needed to learn, okay, from this situation. We have the King of Swords here. So, and the Knight of Swords too. Oof, the Tower. Damn, you guys. So this is telling me that this situation's really helping you, or has really helped you, like shape the way that you think, shape the way that you view and perceive certain situations, or even the way that you respond to situations, okay? I feel like in the past here, you may have been very impulsive in your reactions to things. You may have been very reactive when things didn't work out, or when something kind of caught you off guard. Maybe some of you guys were being easily triggered here. This could be somebody who's healing through trauma or healing through childhood wounds, okay? Specifically masculine wound here. We have a lot of masculine energy showing up. We also have a lot of Scorpio energy showing up here as well. So guys, I'm feeling like, you know, in the past, you reacted possibly very impulsively to situations, maybe acted without thinking, spoke without thinking, whereas now you have kind of advanced from this Knight of Swords to this King of Swords energy. So you've been working on yourself, okay? And specifically working with your mind, working with your thoughts, working with your responses. Again, how you speak, how you respond to things, collective. So I do feel like you've gone through some sort of upgrade here, like a mental upgrade specifically, all right? Let me just organize the cards here, but like specifically when things just kind of happen unexpectedly, or when there's like drama, chaos, upheaval in your life, uncertainty, heartbreak, okay? There's like a lot of really intense energy showing up here for you guys, collective. So this is, you've been learning about boundaries, collective. You've been learning about how to use more discernment when it comes to situations. And again, you've got the Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Swords. So there's been a lot of upgrades going on in your mentality, again, in your perception, in your mind, in your thinking, in your consciousness, okay? So again, there's a lot of situations that you've been dealing with that seem really unexpected, or causing a lot of drama, causing a lot of upheaval, causing a lot of pain. And I feel like you're coming to the end of a cycle here regarding that type of energy, because you finally have gone through this kind of death and rebirth, this major like transformational type of energy that you've been experiencing here. And we did see the Temperance card as well. I did put it back in the deck, but we saw the Temperance card. So the death card is like the death energy, and the Temperance is almost like a rebirth type of energy. And then we have the Fool on the bottom of the deck, 444 on the timestamp. So this is telling me you're ready for a new beginning. Okay, you're ready to move in a new direction from whatever's been keeping you stuck, whatever's been keeping you restricted, limited in your life. Okay, What else for the collective, please? The Lovers, okay? So we have the Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Ooh, damn, you guys. So some of you guys, this has to do with relationships with other people, okay? Some of you guys used to go for people who were emotionally unavailable here. And you were always like stuck in their head, stuck in this place of like, why don't they want me? Am I not good enough? Like, I'm offering all this love to this person. Why don't they want me? Why are they limiting and restricting my access to them? Why don't they reach out to me? You know, all these things going through your head. And now, again, I feel like the thoughts were racing before, collective, but now you're like coming through here a lot more calm than you've ever been. And you don't really let these thoughts get to you anymore. You're not really affected. Maybe this is something working through rejection therapy, working through abandonment issues, okay? So a lot of you guys, your abandonment issues were getting triggered here, especially when it came to love and relationships. So for some of you guys, there's like this energy of possibly, you know, again, that masculine wound, either like a father wound here or parental wound that maybe you had to, you know, fight for love when you were growing up. You always had to fight for love. Love had to be fought for. Love had to be earned, right? And so you were drawn more to these emotionally unavailable people. And again, I feel like you're beginning to overcome that energy. You're like working through it. And again, like all these situations have been sort of placed in your life, like these offerings of love coming to you in order for you to really work through this. Like the universe has really been testing your boundaries, really trying to make you push through this energy, okay? I'm really proud of you guys. If you're working through this, it's not easy, okay? All right, we got quite a bit of cards coming out here. So there's the Chariot again. So yeah, I feel like this is like ancestral, generational kind of patterns that you're breaking here. Okay, and then what do we have here? Ooh, you guys, you've been weighed down by this. You've been burdened by this, okay? You've been carrying the weight of your entire like ancestral line of pain, trauma, wounds that have not been dealt with, okay? And I'm sensing like for a lot of you guys, if you're like in a specific generation, it's like your parents and grandparents' generation, it was not okay to go to therapy. Like you were judged for it. Something's wrong with you, you know? And you're the first one in your bloodline really trying to work through these energies, okay? But I feel like you're coming to calmer waters now, collective. So we have the Six of Swords and the Four of Swords. So with the Six of Swords energy, this is really telling me that, again, you're moving through. You've kind of overcome the storm. You've overcome the worst of it, and you're moving to these calmer waters now. And for some of you, the universe wants me to tell you that you may go through a period of burnout. And it's just because your body, collective, finally feels safe enough to rest, finally feels safe enough to breathe, to exhale, to just stop being in this fight or flight mode. Look at you guys overcoming Six of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. So again, overcoming some sort of family drama, overcoming some sort of ancestral patterns, breaking the generational curses, you guys, okay? So that's what I have for you. That was the message that Spirit wanted to bring through for today. Again, we got the Magician on the bottom of the deck, so that's, along with that Fool energy, is telling me you are ready for new. It's time. Your manifestations are no longer blocked. The reason you had to go through all of this is to unblock yourself and remove the limitations that have been in your family, in your bloodline for so many years, okay? So that's what I have for you guys. I really hope that you guys took something positive from this message. It was a really powerful message today. We have Gemini energy here, Cancer, and Scorpio, okay? More Gemini with the Magician. So you guys keep doing what you're doing. I'm so proud of you. This is not easy work, and this shit is not for the weak. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.